Good evening. Adriana Diaz is off. I'm Lilia Luciano. There's breaking news in Buffalo, New York. CBS News has confirmed at least 10 people have been killed today in a mass shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo. It happened at the Tops Friendly Market. Details are still coming in, but police say a gunman has been taken into custody. CBS's Michael George joins us with the latest. Michael.
Well, Lilia, new information is coming in by the minute, but what we can say is police say the gunman has been taken into custody. Now, authorities say the 18-year-old heavily armed suspect approached the store with a rifle and began shooting people in the parking lot, then moved into the store and continued shooting. The suspect is also believed to have been live streaming this shooting and posted a manifesto online. Now, inside the store, according to law enforcement, a security guard, a retired police officer, fired at the suspect, struck him, but he was wearing body armor. Law enforcement surrounded the suspect. He did surrender. Now, we're told that suspect is an 18-year-old white male. The motive is not yet known, but law enforcement sources confirmed to CBS the suspect was yelling racial slurs and had a racial slur written on his gun. Officials say the shooter is not from the area. He drove from several hours away to Buffalo. This supermarket is in a predominantly black neighborhood about 3 miles north of downtown Buffalo. And just a few minutes ago, we heard from the mayor about the pain this community is going through. Let's take a listen.
This is the worst nightmare that any community can face. And we are hurting and we are seething right now as a community.
And Tops, the store where this shooting takes place, released a statement to CBS tonight saying, quote, "We are shocked and deeply saddened by this senseless act of violence." And we have learned that the Attorney General and federal authorities have been apprised of the situation, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms is on the scene and working to trace those firearms. Lilia?
Just horrific. Michael George, thank you for your reporting.
Peace. This is the enemy's public. I am Bro.Nasir. I have two questions. The first question is, Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, where is our law that protect us from being murdered on a massive scale? Where is our law? Now, all of these random attacks on Asians got them a law passed that protects them from being spoken to loud and someone's charged with a hate crime. Yet, for years, decades, black people have been murdered on a massive scale. Where is our law? Black people, you go back to 2016, okay? A little race soldier walked into a church and killed 9 parishioners who invited his evil, wicked ass to pray with them. While they prayed, he prayed on them. And today, a young 18-year-old white supremacist traveled hours from wherever the hell he was to Buffalo, New York, and murdered 10 people and injured several others, including a retired police officer. He traveled from his community, where none of his people were, to a black community and committed mass murder, a massacre. My second question is, where's the energy of the hitters, the so-called gangsters? Where's the energy when it comes to bringing this mass murderer to justice, He should have never gotten arrested. He should have gotten arrested. He should have gotten dealt with. Swift justice. The time is out for us to cry over our loved ones because someone senselessly murdered them. I don't advocate doing any harm to someone who haven't harmed you or someone who's not attempting to harm you. But when someone comes to your community and do what was done today in Buffalo, New York, while yelling racial epithets, and he had the word nigger written on his firearm, he should have never got out of there alive. You can say what you want. Certain people need to be dealt with the way they approach situations. He should have never got out of there alive. Now, if a black man look at another black man a certain way, he get his cap peeled, he get laid down, he get his arms folded. But when someone come into your community, kill 4 people in a parking lot, and then go into a supermarket and kill several others, he gets arrested, taken into custody, and his name withheld. We have to stop allowing this nonsense to happen. I don't care who the person is. He should have never left that scene with the police, not breathing anyway. It should have been Erie County Mortuary taking his ass away from there, just like they was taking the victims who was just shopping, enjoying a Saturday afternoon shopping on a beautiful day, just shopping. And this thug, this white supremacist, this terrorist came and traveled hours, from my understanding, according to the news. He traveled hours to go carry out this racial terrorist attack. When we see white supremacists, so-called, marching through our town, doing Second Amendment marches, we have to find that suspicious. That is a test run on our community. When they walk through our communities doing that, it's a test run. And black people, those of us who are not convicted of crimes, you need to get yourself a firearm. A wise man will have himself a legal firearm to protect himself and his family. Because if someone comes into your home and they're armed and you're not the man. You gotta always be the man in your home, no matter who comes in your home. Even the auntie. Then it's against, it's about whose draw is quicker. And who can hit center mass, who can lay their enemy down. This is not racism, this is wise. I'm not saying going out here and just killing people for no reason. I'm saying not to be the aggressor, but fight with those who fight against you. Anybody attack you, you have the natural, really the only right that you truly have. Self-defense, self-preservation, the first law of nature. Self-preservation. When I say self-preservation, I'm not talking about myself. First myself, because I have to live to protect somebody. but my family is so close, not necessarily a second, they're close first to me. To the point that they're not even second. Why? Because I would give my life for them. So, in all actuality, they come before me. But I have to live in order to die for them. So, therefore, you must arm yourselves. Don't be a criminal. Get a legal gun. And don't go out brandishing it. And get every single permit that you can have for that gun. If your state is open carry or concealed carry, whatever permit they have, get it. Get it. My suggestion is, if you're in a state like New Jersey, which is a concealed carry state, if you have your gun on you because the police are janky out here, they don't care nothing about your rights and your permits, wear your permit like you will wear this. I would take this off to wear my permit because that's my right. Me and my creator are good. I don't need to wear this. I wear this because I want to wear it. But I will wear that permit first around my neck so they can see that I have a concealed carry permit to protect myself and my family. And we must be steadfast and we must be patient because they're not going to give us permits like that. But you got to stay on them and let them know that you're serious like everyone else about getting your permit. And you're serious about protecting yourself and your family. That's a natural right. That's a right that you don't need to ask no government, no president, no mayor, no police department. That is a natural right of yours. To enable yourself to protect your family. Now, New York has very strict gun laws, just like New Jersey. And someone was able to go into a supermarket and murder people in a state that have some of the strictest gun laws. Eric Adams talks about getting guns out the city of New York all the time. That's not the answer, getting guns out of people's hands. No, it's not. Because an armed person is less likely to be a victim of a armed person who's carrying an illegal gun. Someone with a legal gun is less likely to be a victim if he has his own firearm to protect himself when someone's trying to rob him or snuff him out or snuff her out. I remember seeing an elderly black woman, some dumb, self-hating Negroes going around playing a knockout game. They punched the wrong black woman. They knocked her down. But as soon as she hit that ground, she reached and she lit their ass up. That's what we need to do. She lit their ass up. She was a good shot too. A good shot. That's what we need to do. I don't care what type of person it is, foreign or domestic. Lay your enemy down if they're trying to victimize you. And never be the aggressor, but fight with those who fight against you. Where is our law? The Asians got laws passed to protect them from being attacked when these are random attacks. And they're not actually targeting them. They're targeting anyone who was out that's a soft target. Someone they can victimize because they won't run up on somebody who they know they can't do nothing to. So they're not actually targeting Asians. And not only that, people victimize people in proximity. If an Asian was attacked in Chinatown, who else are you going to attack in Chinatown? Please stop that bullshit about Asians being targeted. Where's our? Now this man came from ours. He traveled hours to do what he did. That's targeting. That's the prime example of targeting someone. Not if you just so happen to do a random act of violence, someone of another ethnicity becomes a victim. That's not targeting. It's crime, it's wrong, but it's not targeting them because they're Asian. These people, these brothers and sisters in Buffalo, New York, were targeted because they were black. He had the word nigger written on his firearm, and he was yelling and screaming and saying racial epithets while carrying out the massacre. That's targeting someone. Where is our law that's going to protect us? Because I'm not going to ask anybody anything when it comes to protecting my family. I'm just going to do it. And that's what I suggest to every brother and sister that I encounter. Anyone who sees this, that's what I suggest to you. Protect your family. Don't go out brandishing guns, committing crimes with it, robberies or nothing like that. No. Prevent your family from becoming victims of someone else. Don't be no one's victim. That's a tragedy, a massacre that happened in Buffalo. And condolences to everyone who were harmed. To those who are in the city, pull together, heal that city, because a lot of people are affected by, 10 people? That's a lot of people that's going to be affected by this massacre. It's a lot of people. But these hitters out there who are out here committing violence on each other, you need to stop that. Organize, strategize, and deputize. And calm your city and clean your city up. And don't allow anything in your city that's not good for your city. Whatever you don't want in your city, run it the hell out. Whatever you want in your city, bring it in. And do it all righteous. This is The Enemy's Public. I am Bro.Nasir. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Peace.